Would you rather freeze to death or burn?
You're a barrel of monkeys, huh?
Come on, answer the question.
All right. Burn.
Okay.
Raid on Little Vegas nightclub! Blood on the dance floor!
By order of the Patriarch, only authorized personnel.
My uncle, Gideon Reyes, wants to speak to the Rangers.
Oh, of course, Miss Wesson. Open it up, fellas! You're free to pass through. Have a nice day. No one's allowed in there. Which word didn't you understand? Please, step away. No one's allowed in there. Good day.
Wow, look at all this.
Place feels safer with the Rangers in town.
Wonderful to see you. What brings you to Broadmoor? Always a pleasure to see the
Thank you for your service, Rangers. An honor, Rangers.
Can't believe I'm stuck with this assignment.
Please step back, Rangers. I'm not supposed to let anyone near this servitor drone. It's malfunctioning something fierce, and we think it belonged to the Wessons. Ongoing investigation, or something. How should I know? Now please, step back.
That's right. I recognize that drone. It ran little errands for my father and alphabetized his books.
My apologies, Miss Wesson. I should have seen you there. Guess I've been stuck out here so long I'm not thinking straight. Go ahead and do whatever you need to do. Hey, look at him go. Nice work fixing that drone, Rangers.
So they killed the Wessons, the Schulers, the Jacksons.
My family will be avenged.
I am here to serve, but not to serve.
Patriarch said the Dorseys were dead.
Objective complete. Current location. Located treasure. Unknown. Treasure status. Objective locked. Left a few things for you in the yard. Honey. Love. That.
That was Dad. Always thinking ahead.
Objective complete. Current location. Located treasure.
It feels so empty now. Even when Pa and Ma were traveling, they were here. Their spirits filled the place. Now, only person who knew the combination to that safe was my mom. If you think you can guess it, I don't mind.
My dearest Lucia, I pray this message finds its way to you, as it is the last I'm ever likely to give. Whatever becomes of us, you mustn't blame yourself. I know you would have wanted to be here at the end, but I'm glad you are not.
Open the door, Wesley! Time to face justice!
Your mother and I love you very much, and we are so proud of you to come. You are destined for great things, Miss Lucia Wesson. I regret that I shall not live to...
Oh, God! Mama used to love sitting in here. She'd be ashamed at the mess it's in now. Damn Dorseys weren't content to rip everything up. They had to toss the furniture around, too. Animals. Couldn't even leave my memories of this place alone. No point looking back there. It's smashed up even worse, and the Dorseys took everything worth stealing. Mama used to love sitting in here. She'd be ashamed at the mess it's in now. Wow. Daddy really didn't want any Dorseys to muck around with his cooking supplies.
I wish they'd get a younger preacher to come and give sermons.
You just want eye candy.
Guilty.
Oh, thank God. You're the Westerners, aren't you? The Rangers? My husband, my Hardy, was in Aspen when Vic Buchanan raided the town. Vic took him hostage, but there's been no word for weeks.
No need to beg, Mrs. Knox. We have business of our own with Vic Buchanan. If your husband's alive...
I didn't see you there, Lucia. You're a good girl. Always have been. I'm dreadful sorry for you. We have money, Rangers. Even though we don't live fancy like some families do, he's a little on the portly side. Always yes, but we're homebodies, and neither of us is very political. We own bison ranches out east. Let me see who... Allie Blue? Aunt Allie? My goodness, of course! Blue is my maiden name. Back in the old days, the Blues and the Knoxes hated each other. Old Aunt Allie almost shot me when I told her I was gonna marry. Always wanted to know what things were like when she was young. Oh, thank you, Rangers. Let me give you something for this. You mean he's real? I've seen him poking around the church at night, but I wasn't sure if my mind was playing tricks on me. I left him some food, just in case. Corn and scrap metal. I know you will. Thank you, Rangers.
As always, the worship team could use more guitarists. This is a place of respite. This is a place of respite. May the waters pass over you. The first deluge was water. The second deluge...
Ah, you're the Rangers, yes? I'm most pleased to see you. I'm Gideon Reyes.
Uncle Gideon, you heard about my family?
I did, Sabrina, and I'm so sorry. You know you always have a place in my house, for as long...
I know, and I am grateful. But I have a place with these Rangers.
Is that so, Rangers? She was always an impressive girl. Now, I expect you're here about my call. There is a situation in Colorado Springs that requires a delicate touch. But first, you need to know the truth. Colorado Springs isn't as prosperous as it pretends. We can barely feed our existing population, and now smugglers are bringing refugees into the city every day. If we had enough food to support them, we would welcome. I've asked the Patriarch to chase off these smugglers, but he says the crisis with the Dorseys and his children have left the marshals. It seems he'd rather just have Sheriff Daisy keep putting refugees in the pillories, rather than stopping the tide at its source. It's infuriating. And that is why I've called you. You're right, Rangers. I am suggesting you to treat the symptom rather than the cause. But that is because the symptom is about to overwhelm us. And the cause, well, it is very difficult to change the Patriarch's mind. And if it can't be done, the alternative would be changing the regime. Which, thus, we must address things that are possible, like discouraging smugglers from bringing refugees to the city. Don't put words in my mouth, Rangers. I'm not suggesting anything. I'm merely stating realities. My loyalty to the Patriarch. But let's save any talk of politics until after this refugee crisis is dealt with. Are you willing to help me? The plains, mostly. After the Patriarch defeated the eastern gangs, people started settling out there, thinking it was safe. Now the gangs have returned, and all the homesteaders are fleeing back to Colorado Springs. Oh, of course. And not just in money. I do a lot of business with the local Arapaho garage, and I can get them to provide you with mechanics to service your vehicle. They always have the best, and I'll pay for everything.
Nice! We could use some decent mechanics.
They will be more than decent, I assure you. Now, what do you say? Thank you. I'm told the smugglers are operating out of the Bazaar, a trader's market east of Colorado Springs. When you find them, well, do what you can. Convince them to take the refugees elsewhere. Thank you for agreeing to help. You are goodbye, and good luck.
If you'd like, may the waters pass over you. May the waters pass over you.
Wow, I'd almost forgotten what a proper road looks like.
I am en route to an important destination. Hello and welcome to the wondrous, fabulous, most fantabulous home of the Ward family. What is your business at the Ward estate? The master is expecting you. Please enter through the door. The master is expecting you. Please enter through the door.
Rangers, so good to see you. Thank you,
Lucia. I'm so sorry about your family.
Wasn't anything you could have done, Bellamy. You know that.
Thank you again for saving my life. Feel free to look around the house. We're working on some really interesting projects.
Your presence was not requested. Please leave immediately. Intruders may be arrested for trespassing. Also, they may be killed. Your presence was not requested. Please leave immediately.
I knew the security system needed more security checks and fewer show tunes. Blast. You are the Rangers, correct? I expected our paths to cross eventually. Let me express my thanks for saving my son Bellamy in the Garden of the Gods. All I can manage is the ineloquent gratitude of a father who thought he lost his child. May I help you with something? Their names are Valor, Victory, and Liberty. They are Saul Buchanan's children. Most of my time is spent researching and developing technology. Goodbye, Rangers. I know we've met before, Rangers, but it is extremely rude to me. Wonderful news. Please accept this small token of my gratitude. Goodbye, Rangers.
Thank you again for saving my life.
Oh, look. Tourists.
Oh, Melissa, you're too much. Oh, we're just talking. Strangers, no need to get any closer.
What could you again? How boring. Even with this beastly weather, I can smell them from here.
Absolutely.
You're cleared for public areas only.
So that's where the big boss lives. So, where would you shoot a bear if it was coming for you?
I wouldn't. I'd run.
Really? No fancy trick shot or weak spot?
Takes more than pistols to stop a grizzly.
Yes? Oh, hello. I'm Diligent Joe, the Patriarch's personal secretary. I make sure only people who have official business with him get past his door. You, due to the importance of your mission, have Mr. Buchanan's leave to enter as necessary. Of course, that privilege could be revoked at any time, but for now,
Hello, Joe.
Ah, Miss Wesson, you have my...
Thank you, Joe.
It used to be that we held town hall meetings where citizens could bring their grievances before him, but that practice has changed in the last year or so due to... Good day. Welcome, Rangers. Welcome back, Rangers.
Calculating. Left. Right. Right.
This palace used to be a fancy hotel back before the deluge. Wonder if they had the turret guns back then.
Welcome to the palace, Rangers. You're cleared for public areas only. Good to see you, Rangers. Stop! The Patriarch likes it quiet in here. So do we.
Those were his first 2 wives. They were dead before I was born.
I'll bet that was a grim sitting.
Rangers, welcome. How are you settling in? That's why you're here, to help make the chaos go away. Now what can I do for you? Ask then. Why? Are you getting ideas? I've got years left to make that decision, Rangers. And I'm certainly not going to make it while all this is going on. Used to be my strongest supporters. Until we had an argument about how quickly democracy should be instituted in Colorado. When they lost that argument, until they attacked the city, I thought I'd wiped out the whole family. Apparently Nelius led some of them into the wilderness. I should have been more thorough. I assume it was Liberty who put them up to the raid. They were never this clever before. Can you blame me? If she wasn't as bloody-handed as she is brave, I'd have already passed the... Unfortunately, she has no interest in governing, only ruling. The nation as you see it is my life's work. Only fools expand beyond their ability to govern. Fine. Ask then. Fine. Before you go, thank you for saving that Arapaho caravan. The power armor they were carrying will help keep my marshals safe, which will keep the citizens of Colorado safe. Now get going, and come back with results.
Do not distract me, Rangers.
Used to get lots of visitors. No sudden moves. Understand?
Hey, you hear about Rosalind's ex?
The love puzzle guy?
Scuttlebutt is he's been trying to get rotated into her unit.
Oh, we gotta make this happen. You ever see Roz go all Ice Queen on some poor soul? It's like, I can't even describe it.
Careful.
My family and I were invited to dine with the Patriarch a while ago. Seemed a bit sad at that table, all by his lonesome.
Stop! Only members of the Patriarch's family are allowed back here. Stay sharp out there, Rangers. Welcome to the palace, Rangers.
See you, Rangers.
Is that a grave over there?
Descend the narrow stairs and find the door to the bunker slightly ajar. I listen at the door. Make a perception roll. It's awful dark out here. Maybe we should go inside.
This was your idea. You said it would be cool to play a game in the park.
I got a 15! Do I hear anything? You hear a faint scraping sound inside.
Until the
like the sound of a skeletal foot dragging across stone. It's coming closer. Did you hear that?
It's just the wind.
Ah! A pale dog! There's a pale dog watching
Not exactly subtle, is it?
Where? I don't see...
It's coming after us! Run!
Don't mind us. We're just troubleshooting.
No trespassing. No until the Castillos can get this eyesore repaired. You're keeping it boarded up.
Nice place.
Private property. Please do not touch.
Too soon to be back.
Vegas closed until further notice. City dubbed totally lame by local youth. Raid on Little Vegas nightclub.
So you gonna give us some boars or what?
Yeah, later.
Baron Brygo arrested, charged with treason.
Look, Martha, it's our friends who helped us save the shop. What can I do for you? We've got some discounts with your name on them. Oh, for certain. Once she saw I was serious about protecting my...
Don't talk nonsense, you old bat.
Been making clothes, and of course we sell to regular folks too. Plenty of less expensive items in stock. Repurposed or restored garments, mostly.
I'll join the morsels. I do like roughing people up.
You get drummed out in a second, you crackpot.
I'm sure they could use my help. I even got my own blackjack.
You ever need...
City's really humming again, huh?
It's great.
Just wish they'd rebuild my...
Did you ask your wife about her concerns about her ability?
Clocks, clothes, clowns. Oh,
books for
not
sale.
One
All
book
the
on
classics.
clones?
Welcome back, children. Had another rough night? Here you go, children. Salvation is at hand.
Oh, hold on. You're the Rangers, right? Talk of the Junko Murayama, sculptor, roboticist, amateur historian, and former curator of the Colorado Springs Museum. Can you believe I really fixed up? I brought the place into the 22nd century. Official? I mean, why else would they tell me? I sent, well, that's weird, right? Heck yeah, Anima, just some real A-plus quality work. You didn't hear that from me. That's rad! Heck yeah, thank you! You won't regret this. You're over at the old airbase. I'll see you back at your HQ. Gonna head to the old airbase as soon as I get my stuff together. Thanks again, Rangers!
Rangers, check me out. Thanks so much for ensuring we got this shipment of power armor. Hey, fuck you. Our job is tough. Those shit-stirring refugees are breeding all the time, so someone's got to do some population control. Sure as hell ain't you. Anyway, these refugee vermin aren't going to punch themselves. Thanks again, Rangers.
Those Dorseys ain't coming through here again.
Howdy. When the world expired, we were forged in the fire. A shield made of muscle and grit. Protecting the needy and fighting the greedy. We fought because we gave a shit. And we'll keep on fighting. For there's wrongs to be righting. And our victories grow year by year. 'Cause despite all the dangers, the old desert rangers, well, the world knows the rangers persevere. It started in Vegas when Brago did beg us to save him from killer machines. The trail led us then to the Guardian's Den, where nightmares were made from old dreams. In Darwin disaster, the old mutant master, Erwin John Finster, Esquire. Well, we fought our way through his mind and his zoo until Erwin John Finster expired. And finally, Cochise, that old devil Cochise, told us that man's time was done. But though he tried to destroy us, we were somehow victorious, and we blew him to sweet kingdom come. And we'll keep on a-fightin', for there's wrongs to be rightin'. And our victories grow year by year, 'cause despite all the dangers, the old desert rangers, well, the world knows that we persevere. It started again with a voice on the wind, a plague of synthetic men who lurked in the shadows and guided our worst foes with schemes to hasten our end. The clues led away to LACA in a cult of post-human peace. It was only a ruse, their brains stolen for use in an army of synths for Cochise. Our old foe returned, well, he had to be burned, so we raced back to Ranger HQ, where our brightest defense was put to the test, and died so Cochise might die too. And we'll keep on